All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome to this week's video. We do have a short week coming up. Friday is gonna be a long weekend. With all the news that's been happening over the weekend with the tariffs on, tariffs off for certain items like iPhone and things like that. So on Friday evening and Saturday, everybody on Twitter was bullish, and new tweet came out from President Trump this weekend, today, and now everybody is bearish. Futures did open with a nice big gap up as well. So let's see if we hold this gap up or we fill the gap over the overnight. We'll see what happens. What happens in the morning. We're gonna play our charts level to level. It is definitely difficult, very hard to trade in this market. So stay focused. Don't let the outside noise confuse you. Focus on your charts and make sure if you are in a profit that you are moving your stop losses to break even. And then we do have a couple bit of data that is coming out. So we do have not much on Monday, but Wednesday and Thursday we will be paying attention to the U.S. Retail sales, and then initial jobless claim numbers that's coming out on Wednesday and Thursday's pre-market. So those are the things you definitely want to pay attention to it. But obviously, market has been busy with the news driven. Anytime tweet comes in or something new comes out, we see a big swings happening. So I just want you guys to be careful. Make sure that you're using proper stop losses. Make sure you are not sizing up. I haven't sized up for a minute now. I haven't traded my regular contract sizes for probably over a month now. So, and it's okay. We don't have to, you want to have a capital and able to live to trade the next day. But if you end up, blowing up your account, you won't have anything to trade with the next day. So please make sure you're protecting your capital. That's our key, our job, and focus on the charts. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So futures did open up. We are rejecting at 54.71 area, but we'll see. We did open up with 50 points. We are already down 25 points, and there is a gap that futures will need to at some point get filled. So this is where the gap is starting. We'll see if they pull back and we fill this gap overnight, or we see some sort of a bounce from here. So if we do clear 54.71 area, I am looking for to the upside into the 55.62 or even 5500 first is what we will need to clear on ES. If we can clear 5500, then we got the room to the upside of it. Okay, and then now let's look at, what do I want to look at? Actually, I want to look at 10-year. I want you guys to start paying attention to the 10-year as well. So 10-year did a full retracement last time. We did go up to 4.8 right here. Was what the high for 10-year was 4.88. So if the 10-year is bouncing and continuing to the upside of it, we did bounce right out of the demand zone here as well. We do have a supply coming up. So I want to see if the 10-year can close above 4.5, and then next target is 4.6. And then our next target, if we're truly going to be seeing all this craziness in the market and the 10-year is going the way it's going, we could see the 5 coming up on it as well. So something to keep an eye on and keep it in mind as well. And Apple, the reason I want to talk about Apple is because I haven't changed. This is exactly at where we left it at the last video as well. But because Trump had announced about the China, so I don't even mind this thing coming back up to fill this gap or fill all of this gap, and we could see go back up in here and then pull back. I am still looking for this demand zone to still get hit at some point. So definitely watching to see what Apple does at above 200 or 202 level. There is this gap is pretty big as well. So even filling 50% of this gap. So let's say if we do decide to fill 50% of the gap in here, we're looking at about 213 area as well. So I'm definitely interested to see what they do with Apple here in the coming week. The one thing I do like as well for the coming week is Okta. Like how this one also retracement, our fibs retracement has a room on it, and we do have a supply coming up as well. Look at the 3 days we've been actually, we got 2 days in consolidation here. You can call it inside days as well. So from here, I am looking to see if this thing continues. We hold 101 and we clear out of the 103 zone. I'm looking for this supply to get filled. So this could be a really nice day trade as well. However, if Okta is struggling to break above this level, I am looking for it to come down and fill somewhere come back into this demand zone. Even if not, at least 50% of the order block we got here. So somewhere in the $93 area as well, if we can come down and fill the order block as well. So definitely calls above clear 103, you got this demand zone coming up. 108 could be easily target on it as well. So keep Okta on your list. And then UPS has a nice gap to the upside, did come right into my demand zone. This one is a really good setup right here. I am really liking it because we also tested 50% of the order block, and if the order block gets 50% retest, it's usually a pretty good sign. So if UPS can clear 100 level here, we do have a gap to the upside. We do have a fair value gap. We got the fib retracements going to the upside as well. That has room to the upside because last time when we came, that was a perfect retrace of the full of our fib retracement as well. So I'm definitely a little bit bullish on UPS. So definitely watching. I would wait to see if it can clear and close above 99.52 and then look for it to the upside of it for UPS to even swing some calls with the time on it. I'm definitely interested in this name. Let's see, what else did I look at? Google. Really liking Google as well, but it does need to clear 160. I do have my fib retracement previously as well that did target somewhat closer to the 137 area. I would not mind us coming back down and retracing the full zone and have a gap down here to fill. And we do have demand zone as well. If we are having hard time breaking above 160, I'm looking for it to come down and fill this area as well. So break of 160, we're looking for it to upside. We do have a supply zone here as well. So actually that is not a valid zone. So, but I would definitely watch to see 160 clear, 165 and 170 area to the upside. Otherwise, I am interested, break below 155, look for some puts to the downside as well. Let's see, AMD. Yeah, AMD is not able to clear our 93.40, this resistance from previously. So let's see if we're gonna come back and retest this demand zone into it. I think I've talked about this thing on every call. I'm still looking for this thing to come down into this demand zone area as well. So maybe this is this week will be the charm that we get that and we pull back. Otherwise, if we break above here, I am targeting into the zone of 101 area as well. If we clear 97, the next target is 101 area. What else? Let's look at Meta. I like Meta as well, especially with having our retracement fibs that did pretty well, and we are looking for, if we are not able to clear 550 or 555 area, I want my previous full fib retracement to happen, which is a pretty bearish zone to the downside of it. So you would probably want to wait to see before it, let it break below 527 if you really want to go bearish and cover this whole thing, and then make sure you're buying some time on your contracts. Otherwise, to the upside retracement, I am looking for this supply to get hit. Even if I get rejection in this supply zone, which is my 600 area as well, 608, I am interested to take some puts and get some more retracement to the downside of it. Microsoft, not bad, does look a little bit better than some of the other names. We are coming up to a double top as well. If it is not able to clear the 393, 390 area, I would look for it to probably pull back into the 385 and then 370 zone. Otherwise, it's pretty close to the supply zone here. So if we can get a push up, look for a rejection somewhere in the 400 area. Not just blindly go ahead and short stuff. You want to look for rejections and then go down to your shorter time frames for confirmations that things are definitely turning back around. As I've said it before, as long as the low that we made on majority of the names on April 7th, if that low is not being broken on all of the names, for including SPY, ES, QQQ, Apple, whatever name you pick, as long as we are not breaking that low, any pullback can go back up and then get some sort of a rejection. So always wait for confirmation. And confirmation, you want the confirmation on your larger time frame, minimum of your 4-hour candles to tell you, and then go down to your shorter time frames and look for those reversals. Everybody's favorite. Let's look at Tesla as well. Like Tesla, where it bounced from this gap area, and then actually my retracement fibs are lining up perfectly with the supply zone. So I am a little bit bullish on Tesla, but as long as we can clear above 265 and then continue to 275 and then 300 area would be ideal for it. It looks like a nice double bottom as well. But again, in this market, anything is possible. Okay, so watch level to level. If level is not able to break to the upside, make sure you are not blindly jumping into anything. Okay, let's go to Netflix. Netflix is another one that I like, where it's getting rejected. I am a little bit more bearish on Netflix than bullish. As long as we don't clear above 950, I would like Netflix to come down and retrace into this demand zone, because my previous fibs are also giving me a retracement into this demand zone, and I would like, as long as we don't clear above the 950 area, at least if we are not breaking above 950, we're at 918. So even if we are not clearing 930, I wouldn't mind it to come back and retrace into this demand zone. I think I've covered pretty much all of them. Just want to keep a short video. If you guys like what I share weekly, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. Please note, this is not a financial advice. It is just for educational purposes, and play your level to level. Don't rush into jumping into anything. Take your time, okay? Live to trade another day. Don't give up your capital. Protect your capital at any cost. That doesn't mean don't try to take a trade. Take a trade, but make sure you have a proper stop loss and take profits in place. Don't let your green trade go to red. Okay. All right. I will see you guys in the chat room. Thank you.